Alright, an 8-player all-human game. I don't think we're going to go scientific this time around, and we will scout a little more of the map before we drop our colony, unlike last game. And we'll try to be smart about it. So this huge deposit of aluminum there, right near iron. Ooh. Well, I could go scientific. Oh, okay, everyone's settling already. So I will try scientific again. And what we'll do is settle right here, and we'll drop double steel mill. And how much geothermal did we have? So, well, there's a couple geothermals down here. Let's try to save up for a geothermal. But in the meantime then, do I want food or electrolysis rolling? Let's get, we'll roll with, well, what's the off-world price on food? 50 or 500 versus 400. Alright, let's go for a farm then. And we'll save up for that first geotherm, which I'll drop right over here.
The black market is online.
5,000. We can also buy a claim. Nice. Okay, and with that extra claim, do I want to double down on food, or do I want to get a source of aluminum going? Aluminum is... we could get an aluminum mine over here. Okay, so these guys are all bidding on a claim, but the price of the claim from the black market is only 2,000. So, I mean, that at the moment that's a massive overpayment. Okay, so first of all, where are my best sources of aluminum? Right down here. Let's drop a mine right here then, and we'll save up for that geothermal. We need 2,000 now. What can I sell? Could sell some food and this iron, which I definitely don't need. May as well sell the silicon down. And we do have some excess water, and water's really cheap. Oh, because it's cheap, there was probably no point in selling that. But geothermal, let's go.
The black market is online.
Alright, so let's grab the Goon Squad, and we'll use the Goon Squad to protect the geothermal. Alright, and so the next step is to try to get up to level 2. Ooh, fire, water, gasoline. What? So he is playing robotic. He went triple steel again. What else has he got going? Iron, steel, and then directly into an upgrade. That's an interesting strategy. It seems to be working out pretty well for him. He didn't win the last game, but he did very well. Alright, so how close am I to an upgrade?
Robotic colony expanded.
I do have aluminum and steel coming in. No glass, but we'll get into glass in the next tier likely. Let's have a look at where the silicon is. There's a very high silicon over there. Oh, I am scientific, so yeah, we can just drop a bunch of glass factories up there the next time we upgrade. Black market's online. Don't have anything I want to sell. I want to go straight for the upgrade. Making some nice money off of power here. We could get a mutiny going. I think I want to slow fire, water, gasoline down. He's up to level 3 already. This is insane. I'm gonna have to try the steel strategy sometime. He's not... doesn't have any power generation. Let's maybe see this guy. What's this? A steel mill, a geotherm. Alright, we're gonna grab a mutiny. We're gonna mutiny that geotherm. Get a whole bunch of money from that. We'll grab our upgrade, and we'll drop a couple of glass. So the glass isn't super expensive. We could go for another steel mill. Now let's do that.
16,000.
And So the claim on the black market is 5,000. I don't know why people are bidding up to 18,000. Alright, so let's beaten to it. Alright, so that's fine, I'll put the steel mill there instead. So the buildings do move out in real time, and so if you're trying to claim a tile that's more distant, someone closer can grab that first. We'll also go and grab, well, silicon's pretty cheap. We'll block that silicon off with a glass factory, and we've got one left. Food is really expensive right now. Let's drop a farm down over there. Okay, and we should probably get some of these bonus buildings going too, since we are scientific. We do have a mutiny. I thought I used that on... Oh, someone must have tried to mutiny me. So, let's go mutiny another geotherm. Who's doing really well here? Billy the Banana. He's got wind. Let's look over here. Solar. Elvine. Whose geotherm is this? Firewire gasoline. We'll mutiny that, and we'll buy our own. And second goon squad. Get that up and defend it again. Alright, so upgrade time. And what we're gonna do is drop a engineering lab. And food is still really expensive, and it's going to be worth a lot off-world. 562. So let's... Oh wait, no, not there. Cancel. Darn. I forgot that I'm scientific, so I do get the bonus there. Placing things in a triangle does get them the nice adjacency bonus. Good night, Star of Hope. I'll shift some of these over to YouTube if you are worried about missing anything. Water is reasonably priced. We could drop a water pump. But what I want, well, electronics, chemicals, I need a good carbon source. So we could go chemical lab over here. Let's do that. Drop a chemical lab there. And we need water. Let's purchase some of that. And in fact, well, we'll leave that as is. I'll manually purchase water as needed. And what do we... Let's grab another goon squad. Okay, what's really expensive? Food is really expensive. Let's sell some of that down. Get over to our next upgrade. View plot. There's a random plot way over here. Carbon and aluminum. That would be good for an electronics spot. But there are a whole bunch of others nearby. So I'll let that go for something that's... Well, it's right in the middle. Well, a single electronics is probably fine. Let's drop that right here. Or, yeah, that's fine. So, electronics requires the most unprocessed goods. So carbon, aluminum, and silicon, which means that I'm going to need a source of silicon, although silicon is fairly cheap. Let's go buy some of that up. Let's see, my nearest... needs oxygen. We'll set you to... The price of glass is pretty good. We'll set you to start auto supply. And maybe I'm going to need some electrolysis. I mean, fuel and oxygen are a lot lower than... well, we can upgrade. And over here, let's grab... upgrade our food production and our power production.
Expansive colony expanded.
Okay, we are in the positive as far as power goes. 7,000. Let's grab ourselves an EMP. And... well, we can sell down some food. And drop a patent lab. Right over there. The price of steel has been depressed. Glass, however, is super expensive. Let's drop a glass factory. But we do need maybe an electrolysis reactor. Oops. We'll switch, since food is worth so much, we'll switch that to auto supply as well. And I am researching better food production. I might want a water pump. Well, we also want to get over to the next level as quickly as possible, so I think that's going to be on glass. Glass seems really valuable here. We were hit by a power surge. Someone might use one of those on us. And my geotherm is still goon squatted. That's good. Let's see. Do I want that patent lab? I do want the patent lab because I don't want anyone to intercept my glass, so I'm going to want teleportation online. Virtual reality, sure, I can bid on that.
1,000, 9,000, 10,000.
So I get 100 per second. Okay, this is my limit though. I'm not going to go past 14,000. And as for debt, all right, so I'm getting 100 more per second. How many seconds will it take me to pay off the 12,000? Math is hard. Okay, so blah blah blah. Water prices going up. We do have our electronics thing, don't we? Way off in the corner somewhere. Did it never make it? Somewhere? Up here maybe? Needs silicon. Alright, you can auto buy your silicon, please. And, yeah, buy that right now. Oh, don't tell me I need to ship. Oh no, it instantly updates. It would be really bad for me if I had to send a blimp over with the silicon before that can get going. Alright, who do I need to slow down? Is anyone at level 5? I don't trust this firewater gasoline guy. Now let's drop an EMP on him. I'll cancel that. Okay, so I still have 2 claims left, and over here, let's upgrade the food production. I don't have enough chemicals for that. Well, we could go for the patent lab, and we will. I am going to need chemicals, though. And I do have, needs fuel, seriously? Oh, and fuel's super expensive. I'm going to need, well, chemicals versus fuel. Okay, so I'm going to turn that off and just buy the chemicals then. But it looks like I need to start getting into electrolysis. Do I have a good field of water where I can get a whole bunch of electrolysis going? Like maybe right over here. Alright, I only have 1 claim though. Well, we can go all the way into food. But we need water for that. Okay, so let's abandon construction there. And that'll just be a placeholder for when I get my off-world market. Only 1,000. That's all I need to get into the next level here. I have enough aluminum. It's really cheap right now too. Upgrade. 7,000. Alright, so I can either... I really need to go for the off-world market and then start selling food off-world, so we'll save on... Unless someone... Well, I don't want anyone to intercept my expensive goods. Do I want to buy a power surge? I kinda do, but what I really need to be saving for is this off-world market, so let's not get distracted here. Alright, so I have enough glass. And glass is really expensive, so let's get us down to just the 100 that we need. 40,000, jeez.
I hate those filthy bandits.
Pirate spotted, but where? Okay, so the pirates aren't targeting me, that's good. But people are going to start targeting me now since I'm the only, well, one of the only ones who are level 5. Really, the banana's also up here. Alright, so how close am I? 54. We can sell some food and drop our off-world colony, our off-world market, drop a goon squad on that, and let's buy one of these. And now we're going to need electrolysis galore. Drop 3 of those down. How are our chemicals looking? I turned chemicals off because we needed silicon, and silicon was super expensive. Well, I guess we'll just have to buy the chemicals the old-fashioned way. Alright, so the Goon Squad does provide some protection from the EMP or the energy surge, but it also reveals that the Goon Squad is present. Let's see. Teleportation is going to cost me 1,600 to buy up. Ooh, and we're negative on energy right now too. Alright, so do I have something good that I can power surge? Let's power surge that right there. And we'll buy an EMP as well. Now I would like some teleportation. And even though I'm in the positive in these categories, I'm losing a whole bunch of money. I'm not sure why. Positive generation, I guess the fuel is being used up by transportation, which really further incentivizes getting teleportation online. Okay, so off-world market's done. I need to start shipping the food. In fact, let's have that on auto send. And I need a second off-world market online.
16,000.
Ooh, man, that price is going insanely high.
192,000.
Okay, so maybe I can just get that patent by buying green. Alright, so we can sell off our glass and sell a little steel, a little fuel, a little food, and we'll make a run on him. Everyone's got the same idea here.
The black market is online.
Oh, alright, so who bought green? This guy did, so I want to buy him up.
Expansive colony expanded.
Alright, and in the meantime, we can sell some glass to keep our stock buying ambitions going. Because I want teleportation. I'm fairly certain I get the patents of the companies that I buy out. Good night, Strat.
Off-world shipment law.
I'll definitely post this 8-player game to YouTube, since it's pretty epic. Off-world shipment launched, good. Win or lose. Okay, keep buying the shares. And, well, do I want to... Yeah, I want teleportation more than I want the second off-world market, although that might be short-term thinking. Billy the Banana, though, already has an off-world market. Alright, what do I need? Sell the glass. How's the price of silicon? Okay, so we'll turn this on and start auto-supplying. In fact, let's double down on chemicals. And I'll buy up a whole bunch of that while I'm here. Okay, so I need 2,900. I can sell a fuel and food. 124. Let's see. Sell all the fuel. Sell 100 food. Sell all the glass. Sell all the electronics. Still not enough. There we go. Alright, so we bought him out. And now we're going to want an off-world market. And we're going to start buying out Billy the Banana. Let's see. Sell all the glass. Am I still shipping food just fine? Yeah, I am. So we can sell a whole unit of food. And how are the chemicals doing? They're fine. Something's happened to my geotherm. Did it get blown up? I can repair
Freelance
that.
pirates are auctioning their services to the highest bidder.
7,000.
Repair. And I need an off-world market. Either I buy up Billy the Banana or I get a second off-world market. I think it's second off-world market time. Meanwhile, let's go and ship
I hate
some
those filthy bandits.
fuel as well, and we're gonna need. Are we gonna need a goon squad? Maybe. But we'll drop that down, and I need. Well, yeah. Let's.
Offworld shipment launched.
House versus silicon. It's still really cheap. We'll go into chemicals again, and electronics way over
Expansive
here.
colony
Who's
expanded.
Firewater Gasoline is the guy who owns that one. Alright, so what I want to try to do then is buy out Firewater Gasoline. Meanwhile, chemicals, well, sell all of this stuff down. And sell down some oxygen as well. Maybe a little fuel. And I'll start buying up Firewater Gasoline. And we'll improve our power production again. Okay, we definitely have more food than we need. Sell that down.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money.
Yeah, so keep on shipping this stuff, please. Okay, so this guy could use an off-world market. Drop one there, and one here. Okay, so how are my off-world shipments doing? We'll set
Let this be a lesson to you all.
oxygen to auto-send as well, and fuel to auto-send.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money.
And do I want a goon squad?
8,000.
Do I need more claims? No, I don't. Electronics are a really good price right now.
10,000. 12,000.
We can definitely drop the electronics lab and buy out Firewater Gasoline. Nice. Okay, so we've got no debt. We've got a whole bunch of goods that we can be launching.
Your stock is being bought. Shipment launched. Look at all the money.
Pay down the debt. Alright, we can upgrade these guys so that we can get some more off-road markets going. 2,700, let's see. Pay down, sell off the glass. Drop another off-world market and sell the fuel. And ooh, carbon's gone way up in price. Alright, we'll drop that right there. Okay, so more off-world markets. Let's have a look at Billy Banana. We want to EMP him. What's really valuable for him? Freeze that out. Buy this and kill his food. Yeah, food or electrolysis. Freeze that down. Right, how are we doing here? We need to auto-send. We're auto-sending. We can send steel as well. No, actually, cancel that. Steel's a really good price here, so we can just sell that. Sell chemicals. Oh, solid glass. Yes, definitely.
Offworld shipment launched.
Okay, we can buy some more of our own stock. Whew, 900,000 to buy out Billy the Banana. Alright, so it's going to be a race to 900,000. Let's see. Sell all the glass. Sell all the chemicals. Sell all the steel. Sell some of the fuel. Oh, definitely the oxygen. So we're getting there. Sell down some of this stuff as well.
Look at all the money.
The black market is online.
Your stock is
Alright,
being bought.
alright, let's sell everything. Does that get us there? No, it doesn't. Defensive stock buy? Yes, fine. Okay, so I own all of my own stock. I can sell some of my stock.
Shipment launched. Your stock is being bought. Your stock is being bought. Freelance pirates are auctioning their services to the highest bidder.
Alright, so we need to sabotage Billy again. Let's buy another one of these EMPs. And,
Auction unclaimed. Bidding closed.
well, EMPM,
Offworld shipment
I don't know.
launched. Look at all the
He owns Lanky. Does Lanky have some good stuff? Yeah, Lanky's got electronics. Okay, so let's sell another one of our stock and sell everything that we own down. Sell another one of our stock, and that might get us what we need.
Being bought.
Ooh, that stock price just keeps rising though.
Being bought.
1,200.
Your stock is being bought.
Well, this isn't great. 1,400. Could buy this guy out. That's another market. Alright, let's just buy him out then. 1,400.
The black
Auto ship.
market is online.
Oh shit. I mean, pardon me. When I auto-sold everything, I accidentally turned off my off-world shipments, which of course is bad. Alright, so we've got a whole bunch of stuff coming in. What we're going to want here is sabotage. As much sabotage as possible while we let the off-world markets do their thing. We've got plenty of water, we can get that going as well. And what else is expensive? Chemicals, sure. Chemicals, electronics too. Everything is for sale. EMP, I need an EMP. Come on, come on, come on. Black market in 24 seconds. If I can destroy his power, that might be good.
Look at all the money. Look at all the money.
Ah, so close. Alright, I think when I did the mass sell, so Control Shift down arrow sells all your resources, and that messed me up because it also canceled all the resources that I was trying to ship off world. And if that hadn't happened, I think I might have been able to make enough money to win that game. So that was just a mistake there. But yeah, that was a really good game. 8 players, pretty epic. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's have a look at some graphs here. Oh, wow, that was fun. Insane resource graphs. Who was this here that got so expensive? Electronics really spiked in price, as did oxygen. Huh. Alright, so we didn't make that much money from selling power. Oh wait, that's Elvin. We want to look at ourselves. Okay, we made a lot of money by selling power. We made 300,000. We made almost 400,000 by shipping food off world. Well, good game. Good game. Yeah, selling my own stock probably wasn't good either. I was hoping to sell enough to win the game outright, but it did make me a lot more vulnerable. But yeah, live and learn. That was good. All right, so cool. Let's join this again, and we'll